I want to show you a few interesting techniques for getting in contact with investors. Best way is always to find a warm intro, but we have a few ways to do some cold outreach that can actually be pretty effective. So let's go to my send email tool. So first, before you can use send email, this button will be grayed out until you go into settings. Actually, let me just show you this real quick. So we go into settings, we go to email, and we connect our email here. This is kind of an important little button though. Share emails across the team. So if you click this, and let's say you're using this tool with a couple people, maybe it's your previous investors and your co-founder. When you click that on each investor card, it will show all the email conversations with that investor. It can be pretty interesting to see what email conversations your mentor or advisor is having with that investor if they're okay with that. But the send email tool is pretty straightforward, right? You pick which investors you want to send something to. Let's just pick a bunch of folks here. Let's say I've picked 30 at a time, maybe for an intro email. I can personalize these emails with the personalization token if I want. Dear Alan, I see that Verizon Ventures invests in SaaS, such as your previous company, Acme Inc. You can add personalization tokens into this, but what's fun about this is you can create your own templates. So we have some email templates. You can create your own email template because you're probably going to be sending similar emails to a lot of investors. And one of my very favorite little templates is this permission email. So this is a great little funding hack. Again, it's always best to work your way through to a warm intro to these investors, but sometimes you have to do the cold outreach. The best cold outreach is something like this. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. Dear Alan, I'm founder of Foundersuite. We make software for raising capital. We've had 87,000 startups on the platform since our launch. We're not raising money right now, but we plan to next year. We send out a short one-page company update talking about our progress. I would love to give you an early look or sneak peek at what we're building here at Foundersuite. May I have your permission to add you to our company update distribution list? So this is such a great way to break the ice with investors because you're not asking them for money right now. You're not asking them for time. Time is just as valuable to these investors. You're simply asking them for permission to send them your company update. And this early look or sneak peek verbiage is really powerful because how do investors become rich and successful? They get into deals early before other people get into them. So you're kind of dangling that bait to them. Hey, I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for time. I'm simply asking if I can send you our company update to give you an early look at what we're building. And it's always great to personalize this a little bit, right? Why are you reaching out to them? Because this guy or these people have done, SaaS deals in the past, maybe reference some of the companies they've invested in the past. That's where the personalization token can come in. I see you invested in portfolio firm name. When I hit send, so let's say I pick 30 people, 50 people, I hit send, these emails are going to come from your email address. They're not coming from Foundersuite. They're actually sent from your email. They will show up in the sent folder in your native inbox. And we spread them out about 3 minutes apart. The reason we do this is so even if you send 50 or 100 or 200 emails, each one's sent individually from your email. So it looks and feels both to the recipient and to Google that you wrote 200 separate emails. We're really trying to land in the inbox. We don't want you to spam. Make sure you've qualified those investors. You're reaching out to people who do your industry, your location, your stage. And people are pretty receptive to getting even cold email if you're willing to do that research. One other fun thing here, you may have noticed a button over here called Generate with ChatGPT. This is a way to have GPT write your investor outreach emails for you. And you could either use it to write an email to specific people, right? Mark Andreessen, maybe you want to reach out to them, to him in specifically, or to a type of investor. And then talking points, put in a few things about your business, an interesting data point, a growth metric, patent or press, something notable, something to catch their attention, maybe a link to your website, maybe a link to your LinkedIn, and then a call to action. What do you want to happen, right? Click generate. It's going to generate, pretty good email. Definitely review it, edit it yourself before sending. But this is just a nice way to have GPT, help draft your emails.